People, welcome back to Premzy TV. It's the big one, the North London derby. And you know, man, to get superstar in the cut. What are you telling me, Michael? You good?
Man said superstar. You're a donut, man. I swear down. What are you
Nah, bro, I'm
telling me?
telling you, man, you gotta put some respect on the name, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Biggest Arsenal guy out here, you get me over than Don Robbie. Bro, big game. You gotta get the big man in, man. What you telling me though? You're all good, man. Parted ways with Bar, still doing your own thing and that, bro. I see you shining, fam.
I'm trying, fam. You get me? Big up your damn self. Big game, blood. Real talk, blood. The biggest game of the season so far. You get me? If we're being honest, this is probably one of the biggest games of the season.
No, 100% for me. United and Tottenham, two biggest games for me. I know that we've been challenging with City off late, well, last season or whatnot, but there's just something about them two games, and I've said it on previous streams as well. For me, obviously, I'm born and raised in Manchester, so the United game has got a little something else for me because I've grown up around all these man, and it's
Mm.
been hectic. You get me? So, but look, it's a big game. But let's touch on the game last night first of all before we dive into the North London derby because I was very impressed, man. What's your thoughts on the game?
Domination, fam. From start to finish, we didn't really put a foot wrong. It was the kind of performance you want to see after 6 years out of the Champions League, blood. You get me? These man, all the talks that were coming out, how they're playing the Champions League anthem in the gym and them thing there. They really were, blood. Cause the way they came out of the blocks was electric, blood. You get me? Emirates was lit. It was exactly what you need as well going into the derby.
Nah, I hear that. And you know what? I think Arteta, yeah, he's held a lot of flack off, man, from this timing when he's come in and he's got us eighth places twice and missed out on the top four. But I've started to give him his credit and he deserves it. And I think yesterday, yeah, my man managed the game to an absolute T. I think the starting lineup was bang on. Obviously, there was a bit of a surprise in there with Raya coming in. I thought Ramsdale might have started the game, but he got the lineup to an absolute T. And even his substitutions, he made them at the right time. The subs that came on looked hungry. Give Emil Smith Rowe a little run out as well. But look, man, Jesus, this guy coming into the team troops, he just gives us a total different dynamic. You get me? He gives us that flair, that killer instinct. Because I'm not going to tell a lie here. Yeah, I think from the start of the season, we haven't been performing to what I expected us to perform to. You get me? We've been smothering teams with possession, but we haven't really been creating clear-cut chances, creating too many opportunities in the game or finishing man off. You get me? But I don't know, man. What are you telling me about Jesus? Do you reckon he's back to his best now?
He looked poor when he came on against really got a Fulham game. He looked poor. His touch was off. He looked leggy. The Everton game, he looked very good because we had nothing. When you got Nketiah up there, if you don't put it in the box, there's nothing. You get me? You're not getting nothing out of him, blood. Yesterday, that's Jesus at his best, blood. You get me? Like Tottenham would be shitting themselves seeing that performance from Jesus, blood. He got a goal against them last year, and I guarantee he will get one on Sunday, blood.
You know what? Yeah, we've got a fantastic record at home in it. I think we needed a performance like that going into the North London derby because even though we kind of battered Everton in the sense of just complete domination, I was there at the game as well. I was saying at halftime that we need to create a bit more, but we dominated the game. And sometimes you can get a little bit complacent going into a big game if you've kind of dominated a team so much and you've not had a little bit of back and forth with another team to stay on your toes. And I think that PSV game, they didn't just come to the Emirates to sit back. They came to play. They came to push forward, come to attack us, and it kind of played in our hands. We know that that's when we're at our best, when teams come and they try to play against us. You get me? Saka, not isolated, 8 minutes in, bad boy, Champions League debut. You get me? Showing the world what time it is. But look, man, let's move into the North London derby first of all. I just want to ask you this straight away, yeah, because this is going to be a big talking point. Raya or Ramsdale, bro? Who started?
Raya.
Raya, like that.
Yeah, from blood. From we signed Raya, I said drop Ramsdale, respectfully.
Straight away, no questions asked.
If you look at all my previews from we signed Raya, I said put Raya in between the sticks, blood. No questions asked, bro. Ramsdale, I ain't got no problem with Ramsdale, but Ray's a better man for him. And you've seen that in these last two games. They ain't really had to do nothing of note, but the coolness in the man is just ridiculous, bro. You get me? He just keeps things ticking over. Like the man had 18 long passes completed, bro. That is ridiculous from a goalkeeper.
Nah, he was
Like
on a mad thing still.
he just changes the dynamic. Like if we want to go long, we can go long. If we want to play out from the back, we can play out from the back. Ramsdale is his long kicking has kind of all okay. His short game's been kind of sus recently.
Especially conceding goals early as well. I know it's not all down to him, but I think that goal that we conceded earlier on in this, who was it against? Was it against
Fulham.
Fulham? It wasn't it. And it was it Saka loose ball came back.
Yeah.
Fulham latched onto it. I think he could have done better with that. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit surprised that he didn't start the Champions League game because obviously he was a big part of why we kind of made it to the Champions League this season. I thought Arteta would have maybe give him that run out and then Raya would have probably played in the North London derby. But I do hear what you're saying. I think Raya very composed, commanded his box excellently. As soon as the balls come in, he's grabbing it with both hands. You never really looked under pressure when he's got the ball. He didn't have to make too many saves. Like you said, his distribution was excellent yesterday. I just have a feeling Ramsdale's going to come in for the North London derby, to be honest with you. I just have that feeling, man. I think even though Raya's been playing well, I don't think Ramsdale's done too much wrong to say he hasn't got a look in that game. And I think he's a big game player as well. The one thing about Ramsdale that he's probably eclipses Raya is his outgoingness and his personality. And in a game like the North London derby, we might need that little bit of fight and that little edge. Do you reckon that Arteta's not going to be looking at it that way?
Nah. Ramsdale's done. If Ramsdale started yesterday, he had a chance. He has no chance, blood. He's done.
No chance. He's done out here. You get me?
He's not personally. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's not like I'm saying like he's done out here as a player, like, but with being number one, he's done. He is done.
Do you know what? I think we kind of expected his number one status to be on shaky ground as soon as we signed Raya, because before we even went in for Ramsdale, I believe he was after Raya, but it just
we've been looking at Raya for about 2 years. We've been looking at him.
Yeah, to be fair, top quality keeper, and plus he's worked with the backroom staff at Arsenal as well, the goalkeeping coaches and stuff like that, so they know him very well. And he's Spanish as well, Arteta's brethren, so you don't know in it. So
you're gonna look after your people, blood.
No, 110%, bro. But look, Big Ange, we have to talk on it. You get me? I was doing Premier League Unpacked on Monday, and Gunnar Lee was in the cut, and Gunnar Lee was saying that he thinks Arsenal are going to wipe the floor with him. He's not worried about Tottenham at all. But I'm kind of different. I know that we've got a fantastic record against Spurs at home. I think they beat us once in the whole time we've been at the Emirates. I think that was in 2010, 2011, come back from 2 goals down to beat us 3-2, something like that. But Ange's come in, and you've got to give these men some credit, man. They're playing good football. Total contrast from Conte. They've let go of Harry Kane. And they're looking, obviously it's still early, but they're looking like one of the best teams in the league so far. Are you worried about Tottenham at all?
Nope.
No. Why?
Nope.
Why? Is that just pure hate, or are you not going to give them no credit?
I don't hate Tottenham. Like, Tottenham, I'm never like scared to play Tottenham at the Emirates, bro. You get me? Like, no matter how good they've played, blood, this is the Emirates. You come here, they're gonna let me. The pressure, they can't handle it, blood. You understand? The atmosphere. Emirates is going to be rocking Sunday afternoon, blood. Absolutely rocking. Yeah. And them man, that fucking kangaroo, he ain't going to have a fucking clue what's going on, blood. He's going to see him hopping along the sideline, moving mad. Real talk, blood. Gonna see him fucking hell. You know, looking for a shrimp, blood. You understand? You know, them man they have to put shrimp on the barbecue, blood. You understand? Yeah, real talk, blood. Real talk, fam.
Your boy Richarlison gonna be swerving you or what, fam? What's
Yeah,
going
that
on,
pigeon,
kid?
blood. Make I catch that. Make I catch that pigeon-looking motherfucker, blood. Yeah, but make I catch him, blood. Yeah, he blocked me on all socials, blood. He's gonna hear me on Sunday, bro. You get me?
Do you know what? I think it can play into our hands. Like I said before, when teams come at us and try to go toe to toe with us, that's when you see the best Arsenal. And I can't see Tottenham really coming to the Emirates and trying to sit back. I think they've got a newfound belief. I think they believe in what they're doing, and I'm going to give them credit. You get me? Putting all the banter aside, yeah, I don't like them, but as a footballing man and watching the games, I've seen something totally different with Tottenham. I think they've recruited well in certain areas. I think James Maddison, he's a player that I think we should have recruited over Havertz. I was saying it from the get-go. I thought he could come into our team and give us something, and they got him for pennies when you deep it, really. He's kind of become that like Christian Eriksen kind of guy for them when Christian Eriksen was at his peak, the glue in between midfield and attack. And that's something I think Tottenham's lacked for a long time, and they've been very reliant on Harry Kane. And he's come in, done well. That Adogi brother at left back, I think he's pretty good as well. People are talking about how he's going to be one of the best left backs in the world in 3 years. I don't know about that. We're going to have to wait and see how that kind of pans out. But I think they've recruited all right. Centre backs now. Romero looks like he's stepped it up a little bit. The goalkeeper looks decent. He doesn't look like he's making so many mistakes like Hugo did. And what's my man's name? Van der Ven. They brought that centre back here.
Yeah, the stiff German, the stiff Belgian Maguire. Man like a Belgian Maguire, blood.
Is that what we're going with? Yeah, Belgian
Yeah,
Maguire.
blood. Yeah, blood.
Nah, it's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. To be fair, though, I did say to Patrick, if you know Patty, I said to him, I think Maguire would suit a Tottenham side. I think that's the kind of fit for a Harry Maguire at Tottenham. But I got to say, man, they've come in and they're doing all right. They've equaled our record, 4 draws and
a Tottenham fan just
walked.
A Tottenham fan just walked in, blood. Yeah, look at her, wild lad.
Yeah, she hearing the praise on that. She hearing the praise and walked in.
Yeah, blood. Yeah, blood. Her ears must be burning.
Right, well, if you end up losing, is that you on the couch or what, bro? What's going on, fam?
Nah, I run my thing, you know.
You got your thing patterned.
Yeah, but I run my thing, you know.
About to say, fam.
Yeah, trust me, fam. No, sir. No way. Unless I fuck up.
Yeah, unless you okay. Is it one of them ones still?
Yeah.
One of them ones.
It's one of them, fam.
How do you think we're gonna go approach this game?
Like we've approached every game. We will attack them. You get me? We're not gonna sit back. We're at home. We're not a defensive side. You get me? It's just we have to be smart. You understand? Because emotions can get the better of you. So we have to keep emotions in check and just play how we've been playing, blood. You get me? If we play how we played yesterday, Tottenham got no chance.
Well, you know what? I think for me in this game, I don't want to see Havertz in there. You get me? People are banging on me about this Havertz situation. Yeah, I don't rate the guy. You get me? He's wearing the colours. I want him to do well, but you just got to say it as it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, if you're everyone's
he looked better last night. I can't lie, Prems. He done a lot better.
He done all right. He done all right. But I think Emil Smith-Rowe could come in that role and do better than what he's done. That's my honest opinion. Before Emil Smith-Rowe got injured, yeah, my man was doing bits. And I said it on my AFTV fan cam as well after Everton. Trossard can play in that midfield as well. You get me? We've seen it in pre-season, and he was our best player in pre-season by a country mile. He can drop deep. He can play interchange with a left winger, interchange with Martin Odegaard. He can shoot left foot, right foot. He gives us a different dynamic. I always compare him to Santi Cazorla because we haven't had a player like that for a long time. And we've seen how effective Santi was in the middle of the park. People were cussing, saying, nah, he's small. He ain't going to be able to live up to playing in midfield. The guy come in and bossed it. And that's how I see Trossard, that kind of mold. People talk about Arshavin. I think he's miles ahead of Arshavin, to be honest with you. Leandro Trossard, £25 million we got this guy for. What an absolute fucking steal.
I wouldn't say miles ahead of Arshavin. Arshavin was cold.
Yeah, bro,
he was just lazy.
4 goals gas you know.
Nah, it's not that 4 goals. Nah, it's not that 4 goals, blood. He scored big goals. He went the next year to Anfield and put them in a Smith again. Yeah. He went Barcelona, OT and put United, Barcelona. That was a big game. I remember his first goal when he had it and he went to the corner flag and then he cut in against Blackburn and he shot from the edge. And hey, bro, that like Arshavin's problem was he was too lazy, and his off the ball he was terrible. You get me? He was terrible. When he was on the ball going forward, brother, you couldn't stop him. He was left foot, right foot. He'll hit it left, boom, right, boom.
Yeah, but
volleys.
not like Trossard, bro.
Blood, are you crazy?
Bro,
I think man are forgetting. Blood, I think man forget like the way he hit the ball, like the way Arshavin hit the ball wouldn't move in the air. You know when you hit the ball and it spins. Arshavin, the ball don't move. From he hits it, it's just straight. Boom. I don't really, you understand? You always see like a little, nah, you know what? I think Arshavin is disrespected because of his laziness. Going forward, he was, blood, he used to have me edge on my seat all the time, blood. Like, he was one of my favorite players, blood. I can't lie.
Nah, he was one of my favorite players as well. I'm not even disrespecting him like that. But when I look at Trossard's all-round game and I look at Arshavin's all-round game, in my opinion, Trossard's levels above. I think Trossard's better with his left foot. He's tracks back. He's a dogged kind of player. His interchange with his passing as well is better than Arshavin's. Arshavin was one of them players that used to like to run in behind as well. Trossard picks the ball up to feet and he could take on 3-4 man. And that's how I evaluate it, you get me? Because I used to rate Arshavin a lot. But the thing is, if I compared Arshavin to Santi Cazorla, for me, there's no comparison. Santi in this team was yo, bro, Santi was so underrated in my opinion, you get me? But Trossard, he equals that Santi kind of player to me rather than Arshavin, if that makes any sense. But I hear what you're saying, bro. He did score some big goals for us that night at the Emirates, Barcelona 2-1, bro. I think about it all the time. You get me? Still to this day, you get me? It was one of our best victories at the Emirates. So now big up to Arshavin, 4 goals at Anfield as well, bro. That just got man gassed. I rate him highly, but Trossard, man, 25 million though, Troopz, in this day and age, bro, in the prime of his career. It's an absolute bargain, and we got to literally just big up Arteta and Edu for that signing. Likewise with Declan Rice, bro, because since Declan Rice has come in now, 105 million's looking like a steal. You get me? When we signed him for 105 million, everyone was thinking, oh, he's paying over the odds here for Declan Rice. I thought it as well, but bro, I'd give another 10, 15 million now, seeing the way he's come in, settled into the team. Proper general, proper leader. Talk to me about Declan Rice, bro.
That's my boy, blood. You get me? Like, I've been telling you, man, about Rice, blood.
Has he responded yet, fam?
Blood, we talk all the time now that it's done. You get me? Like, he fucking liked the picture yesterday. He follows me, like, it's, you get me? It's like, you get me? Like, Dex is my dog. You get me? He's a good dude, blood. But yeah, I always knew what he would do when he come to the club, because like a lot of people don't really like. I don't know if people watched him like me, bro. You get me? I used to watch him all the time. You get me? And before even rumors, I was like, right, I was like, Rice is the kind of player we need. Oh no, we need better than Rice. I'm like, bro, do you lot actually watch Rice? Like, you lot only watch Rice in big games and you watch him for England. I don't think you're watching him the way man's watching him, where man knows this guy is a top baller, blood. You understand? And he's just come in and lit up the place, blood. You get me? He's loving life at the Arsenal. We're loving having him in the midfield. I think he gets a goal against Tottenham, blood.
Yeah, like that. Am I going to put some Wanga on or what, fam? Am I going to put a bet on Troopz' tip-off or what, fam? I'm telling you now, that's what's going to happen. But no, I hear what you're saying. With Rice, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, watch every single West Ham game, because that'd be lying, you get me? I didn't. But I did watch Rice. I just thought sometimes when you're such a good player around very average Joes, you can look better than maybe what you are. So when he was coming into Arsenal, I was thinking, being around better players, yeah, he might up his level. I don't know where Arteta's really going to play him. Is he going to play him as a box-to-box? Is he going to be playing him deep? Sometimes it could take a little bit of a settling in period for a player, even though he's come from the Premier League, just to get to know his teammates. But bro, he settled in, man. He's took to it like a duck to water, fam. He's just absolutely just boss in the middle. And do you know what the biggest compliment to him is as well? Is every time Thomas Partey is out of this team, yeah, before we got Declan Rice, we felt it. We absolutely felt it. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even been thinking about Thomas Partey of late, and that just shows you the levels this guy has brought to the midfield. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? It's mad. But now we're talking on
And it's because
England.
you haven't seen a Partey and Rice midfield, so that as
We
well.
need to see that. How would you play that? Would you play
Rice,
Thomas
Partey,
Partey?
Odegaard.
Partey sitting though, innit?
Yeah.
Rice box to box.
Mm-hmm.
Say no more. That's exactly what I want to see from. I think that's our
Yeah.
strongest midfield.
When I saw the Partey at right back, but I was about to flipping sit outside Arteta's house and say to him, "Hey, big man, listen, we've come this far. Don't make me go mad again, blood, yeah?"
Ras, is that you, ball? The deets? Yeah, you got man's addresses as well. Fucking
No,
hell,
no, no,
blood.
no, no, no.
I'm
Whoa, blood.
telling you,
You're a
yo.
dick. Nah, you're a idiot, blood. Nah, but they got Arteta's address, blood. You get me?
You get me before sitting guards, and then we go Troopz is on number one wanted list, man.
Yeah, that. Nah, I don't have that address, blood. Let me get that out there from now. I ain't
Say
got
no
that.
more. But look, Martinelli, I think we're going to be missing him in this game. I don't think he's going to be fit. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he'll be fit for the game, or hamstring normally 2 weeks out, isn't it? 3 weeks out.
Yeah, they're not gonna risk it. When you got Trossard, why would you risk it?
Yo, Martinelli gives hell to these fuckers, bro. Every game,
I,
Martinelli gives hell.
I agree, but Trossard has given Tottenham hell as well in his Brighton days. So you get me? I'm sure he'll be ready. And he's going up against flipping his Belgian Maguire, so I'm sure he'll want to put him in a spliff.
Suppose so. Saka as well, man. Saka had a good game, in my opinion. I think Saka's kind of just jittered along this season. We haven't seen the best Saka. Yeah, we've seen a bad boy goal from him earlier on in the season, but I think he's had a lot of games under his belt and he's rarely had a rest, and it's kind of had an impact on him. But I think yesterday, I don't know whether it was the Champions League and debut in the competition and all the hype around it that made him pull out a bad boy performance, in my opinion. What do you reckon, man? Do you reckon he's going to carry that on, or is it
Yeah,
just looking like the
man.
Champions League?
Saka's the truth, blood. He's got two goals and 2 assists in the Premier League, and he ain't even hit form, blood. There's nothing to worry about there, blood.
But do you not think he needs a rest though a little bit before we burn him off or we kill him off, bro? Because
Yeah,
on,
he'll
man.
get a rest. He'll get a rest against Brentford in the Carabao Cup, so he'll get that week off. So it's just I think it's 2 games until that game. So you just got to go for 2 weeks, and you got a week off.
Suppose so, but I don't know. I still think we're short in that area, man. Or I was thinking
Yeah,
maybe
we
we
missed the
could,
trick.
yeah, 100%, bro. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give Eddie some credit because even though he does get some love from a lot of fans, he gets stick from other set of fans as well. Or we could be pretty harsh on Eddie and Nketiah. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of it myself because I just expect the best at my club in it,
And when I
that's what
see
I'm
him wearing
hoping
number 14, I'm like, nah.
for.
That's what rattles me.
Kill him, man, slowly. Every time you see it, it's a
Yeah,
mad thing.
blood. Whenever I hit number 14, Eddie and Nketiah, I'm like, oh my god, this guy's really number 14, you know.
But look, if we really wanted to, though, bro, we could play Trossard on the left. We could play Eddie up front. And we could even push out Jesus to the right if we wanted to give Saka a little bit of a rest in it. Like that's how
Not
I
against
see it.
Tottenham.
No, not against Tottenham. Not against Tottenham. I'm just talking about just in general, like the amount of game
If we
time
played
that
Luton,
Saka's
you
had.
could do that. Respectfully, because my boy Amari plays for them. So yeah, but if you play them kind of position, you could Arteta, you know Arteta loves foolishness as well, like when he put fucking Partey right back. You could do that. You could experiment then.
Mm. Well, we've seen it before as well with Tomiyasu at left back against Liverpool at home last season. You know what I mean? But that kind of worked out.
That's where he's playing right now. Every time he come on, it's left back, blood. He's not going. I mean, he's a left back now, bro.
That's exactly what it is. I think Timber's a big blow, though, bro. I think if we had Timber in this team from the get-go, I think we would have seen levels as well, man. From what we've seen from him early on, pre-season, bro, the guy just looks like an absolute beast. And
He's
I
on his
think
feet, though.
yeah, he's back in it. It's back in the gym training now, isn't it?
He's
I've seen him
walking.
walking.
So
Have you got a little bit of an insight to that one as well, fam? Or what?
nah, I ain't got in injuries. I ain't got access to that, blood.
Get me, your agent.
But I think
Troopz,
if he's walking now, it's maybe March.
Canal season's almost over then, isn't
February.
it?
Huh?
Season's almost done. March, April,
Nah, but
May.
he comes in for the running, isn't it? That's where you want him.
Mm.
Because you could
But
be in
this is
FA Cup, you could be in a title race, you could be in the Champions League.
yeah, but this is it though, isn't it? In the Champions League, I think in January after the window, we got to submit another 25-man squad, innit? At that point,
Mm.
then if they don't put him into that team, if he's not
Then
if
you
he's
know
not
he's
fit,
out.
then it's a bit of a
But
fuck
he's
for us then.
walking now, and it's September, bro. So I mean, he could be back by February. He could be back by New Year because he's
Mm.
walking. So it's just to get him running. And they said it
Someone says
wasn't
he's
a. They said it was like a. It wasn't like it's a it's a weird Achilles injury that he's got, blood. Like it's not like a pop. It's not like a tear, or it's just like a. There's not. It's weird. It's
I
it's
thought it
not
was
it's
his
not a bad
ACL
one.
that went.
Nah, ACL. Sorry, it's not a bad ACL. It's like you get the bad like cruciates and all that. I think this is. I think they said 6 to 7 months, blood.
6 or 7 months. Fucking hell, bro. How unlucky is that though? The guy's just
Mm.
fucking moved first game in. He's popped it. It's a mad thing. But I think we got a lot of promise with him. I want to see us in January go and get Tony though. In my honest opinion, I think
Yeah,
he'll
I've
be
been
ready.
saying that.
If we got him, bro, icing on the cake. Champions League as well. He'll be ready, hungry. But look, let's touch back onto the Tottenham game. Can you see on a real, yeah? Can you see any of their players being a danger, being a threat?
Yeah, Madison, Son, Kulusevski, the usual suspects.
But you don't expect nothing from him. You just think we're going to roll him over, put him in a spliff, and send him back packing in a fucking black cab. Is that what you're thinking? That confident?
Basically, these men are going in a urn, spliff, bong, Dutch pot, coffin.
Yeah, you know what, fam? I'm telling you, bro. I need to start smoking that loud pack again, fam. I need that confidence back in me. You get me, bro? I'm telling
Bro,
you,
it's this is Tottenham, blood. What's not to be confident about? Like I live with a Tottenham
right.
fan. I'm surrounded by Tottenham fans, bro. I'm so confident. These men are rattled at how confident I am. Because I'm just
Yo,
smiling at them like they're running their mouth, coming with chest. X today, running his mouth in the previews, running his mouth, running his mouth. I'm just there like, okay, yep, this is getting clipped. Everything's getting clipped, blood. When you get put in a spliff, blood, man, just gonna clip my preview and just end your life, blood. The whole weekend, you better stay inside. You understand? Inside, blood. Yeah, trust me. Because
nah,
blood,
we are
ain't not
confident in
yo.
it.
I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Yo, shout out French, bro. I ain't worried about nothing.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, we are confident because our record at home is just superb. And really,
Bro, they
the
got
way we
two
are in our.
wins, one in 2010 and one in the League Cup, like under Emery.
But look, if you put in that to one side, though, like if you're just looking at just this season, though, how they've been playing this season, bro, like this is why I'm not being like I expect us to win.
Yeah,
I'm
but
confident we'll win, but I'm not just totally writing them off because the thing is with Harry Kane, I thought when Harry Kane leaves that club, these man, bro, I put them in like seventh, eighth. I expected them to finish way down there, but it looks like they're not just looking to that one man anymore. And Harry Kane, yeah, he's been a thorn in our side, but it does look like a different Tottenham. And I am going to give Ange credit, bro. It might be a new manager bounce. We're going to have to wait and see. But so far, that new manager's been putting the ball in the back of the net a lot. You get me? They're looking creative and they look like a threat on the attack. And defensively, they're not ridiculous anymore. You get me? Last season, we seen them
but they ain't
conceding
been
2 goals
they
every
haven't
game.
been put under. They haven't one sec. You hear me?
Yeah. You're there.
Yeah.
You're there.
They haven't been put under no pressure by any opponent. Man United had them under pressure and they got away with a few chances, blood. You get me? Poor finishing when Man United played them. Man United win the game if their finishing is more on point. You get me? Like everyone's Tottenham. Fuck Tottenham.
Fuck Tottenham, gang. You get me? That's exactly what it is. But
Big up
we
Tottenham,
just
but fuck Tottenham Football Club. You understand? Cause I got a couple T niggas. You get me? Big up my niggas in T.
you
But
got a
fuck
couple of
Tottenham
man.
Football Club, blood.
You got a couple of man in the DMs as well, fam. Don't get it twisted. You get it? This right? He's holding it back.
Nah,
But a lot of
no,
people.
not no fucking Tottenham fan. Not no
I thought
Tottenham players, blood.
Richarlison was in there, fam. I thought Richarlison was
Nah,
in
he
there.
blocked me.
I know, but I'm taking the piss, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
taking
yeah,
the
yeah. Nah, and
nah,
what's his name? Dyer. If I saw Dyer, he would banter because he knows Portnoy, innit? My old
yeah.
boss. So, but
It's
yeah,
right.
like
I
fuck them, blood.
say no more, people. But look, we have come to the end of the preview. Just before we do wrap it up, I want to get Troopz' confident prediction of the game. Talk to me, dog. What you telling me? 3-0?
Nah, it's a derby. There's always goals on both sides, blood. 3-1.
Okay, you give them a little squeeze, just like Mike B here, 3-1. You know what? I think I'm with you on that one, but I think it is going to be a little bit tighter. I'm going to go 2-1 to Arsenal. I think this Tottenham that's turning up is better than the Tottenham last season. I don't think we've still hit our full heights of what
We
we
played
know we
better
can beat
Tottenham
them.
teams than this one and swiped them. And we've
Yeah,
been, and
and we've had
we
shit
are
teams as well.
exactly this team now. Nah, blood, they're not ready for this team, blood. The only team that can compete against this team is City.
Right, City are wiping the floor with us, fam. They're not even competing with us, bro.
No,
Big
but
man
I'm
thing.
saying like the only team that can go. Nah, that's what I'm saying. The only team that can go up against us is City. No other team can. They can't do that now, blood.
So you're confident we're challenging for the league this year, then? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're definitely challenging. We're not winning it though.
Yeah, not winning
Yeah,
it,
but
but we're challenging.
no. Yeah, we will challenge. We'll
Say
be there
no.
till the same time. Same thing as last year, blood. We'll just fall off at the end.
Reckon. I
But
don't know.
but
I
they
think
just
it's
better
going to be
make sure
harder
they
for
got
us
a
this
trophy.
season. Yeah, they better, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. If they don't win a trophy, it's going to be a mad thing. You get me, bro? Arteta, yeah. There's going to be some
Conversations
heat.
need to uncomfortable conversations need to be had, blood. I'm
Forget
not
these
saying like
uncomfortable
press the button and all
conversations.
them thing, but we need to talk, blood.
Nah, it depends. It depends, bro. Big man thing. If we win absolutely nothing, we don't challenge for the league. We get knocked out in the group stages or something, bro. Right, I'm saying eject the motherfucker, yo, bro. Just like I said, fucking about 2.5 years ago, I'm telling you, I'll take back them apologies and all that. You get me? I'm telling you, I'm not
Trust me,
having
I'll delete
it.
everything, bro.
I'm not having it. But you know what? I got faith in him. I do have faith in him. And I think that he's proved me wrong a few times. Players that he's brought in, I haven't really thought were going to work, have worked. His system, I didn't really think was going to work. It has worked. He's a young manager. He's come in. He's proved a lot of us wrong, to be honest with you. So I do have that faith in him. And this is why, even though man's been vexed with a Havertz situation, I'm going to let it just pan out and see how it goes. The one thing I do think, though, he should be feeding Havertz into the team very slowly and letting him have maybe come off the bench 15 minutes, 20 minutes, play him against like you said, a Luton or somebody like that. Let him have a start there because there's a lot of pressure on the guy's head in it, and we don't really want him to fall off. But people, then we have come to the end of the show. Make sure you show us some love, smash a like on the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, people. But look, for me, I'm telling you now, if we win against Tottenham, I'm going to be all happy. If we lose, shit's going to hit the fan real quick, bro. I'm telling you now. But people, peace and love, and we'll see you on the next one. Come on, you Gunners. Let's fucking have it.